Hello and welcome to the channel. I never thought that I would start the video with a proper greeting, but here we are. So there's a lot of things I want to talk to you about as for the future of this channel. I've included time codes to help structure everything accordingly, so you can just use that as a reference for each segment that we'll be covering. I'd like to begin by giving an introduction for myself, as well as how this all started. So first and foremost, you may refer to me as Ace. I mainly create informative tech and hardware gaming content on YouTube. And during my downtime, I would just stream myself playing random games on my Twitch channel while making highlights here and there, which is how this channel came to be. Old school RuneScape has been a game that I've kept to myself, and I would just have it idling in the background while focusing on other tasks. I'm certain most of you can relate to that. There we go, taste vengeance, suck my ass, let's kill this guy and then we'll bounce out.
Suck your ass. Oh my god!
Oh shit, you got the pet! I've always wanted to make content on the game, but I haven't really had a direction to follow, so I would just sporadically upload random videos from time to time. These were just for fun and experimental. I didn't really expect anyone to watch them, but lately I noticed that wasn't the case. After coming back and reviewing the channel, it seems that things were taking a different direction than I expected. People weren't only just watching the content, but actually enjoying them as well. I was reading through the comments and listening to your feedback, and it truly is a humbling experience, not only as a creator, but as someone who enjoys the game. Being able to share that experience alongside others who have similar interests, it's such a positive feeling that I can't really put into words, so the only thing I can say is thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. With that said, I wanted to discuss the future of this channel moving forward. I'd like to take into consideration what type of content you're interested in and what it is you would like to see. I've decided that I will dedicate a month of my time to focus on old school RuneScape content as a way to see where it would take this channel. So to follow with that, I have a few suggestions of my own. The first would be an ult progression series, specifically a Rune Dragon ult. It's evident that the core of RuneScape revolves around account progression and money making. We play the game for the journey to get upgrades and unlock more efficient ways of doing certain tasks. I feel that a Rune Dragon ult series would make a good introductory on the channel. I want to make it educational in a way where others can understand and follow along the progress as if they were interested in creating their own. The series will start fresh with account creation up until the point where we can start farming rune dragons effectively. To save the time, I will be funding the series to cover the expenses, so I don't have to spend hours grinding to purchase certain supplies or equipment. Another integration I want to feature on the channel is hardcore Iron Man progression videos. I have a hardcore account that I've been playing for around 3 years, but only recently started to record clips on it. I've accumulated around a year's worth of progression that I can format into a steady lineup and then work our way as we go. This isn't something that I want to focus all my attention on, but it'll just be a nice addition to change up the pacing alongside other content on this channel. I know it's been done several times, so the idea in itself does seem stale. However, you have to look at it this way. Everyone has done something similar to someone else, but each person has their own way of telling their story. The series isn't intended to draw in new people, but for those that have already invested their time into the channel, it's just your way to see my perspective of how I play the game mode. Another segment we can include are guide videos, whether it's skilling, money making, or just even showing how to partake in mini games. There's a lot to explore there, so there's always something different that we can cover. Once I get into a steady pace of doing something efficiently, I can create a guide for it. This channel started taking off from PVMing, where I made a video showcasing the Bofa at Zora. Looking back at it now, I kinda wish that I removed a lot of the portions from that video because there was so much random stuff that I included that would make no sense to newcomers watching the video. I was just basically vibing with my chat at the time, and none of these people watching me even know what old school RuneScape was, so it's kinda funny in a way. If you enjoy that type of content, it's directed towards community-focused interactions, but in a way, you get to see a more personal side of me compared to the rest of the content I will upload. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to update you on. If there's anything you want to suggest or have any feedback you want to share, I would happily read it in the comments below. I should mention that everything I will be doing would be streamed live on Twitch, which you can find a link in the description. And if you want to keep up with me in general, then my Twitter is there as well. Other than that, we can conclude the video here and start off on our journey. Thank you as always for watching the content and supporting the channel. Until we meet here again, I'll see you around.